Have you ever stopped to consider how much of what you own truly brings value to your life? In our modern society, we find ourselves surrounded by a multitude of things. Shelves bursting with books we've never read, closets overflowing with clothes we don't wear, garages filled with gadgets we seldom use. These material possessions, while they might offer temporary satisfaction, often end up cluttering our spaces and, by extension, our minds. This pattern of accumulation is not entirely our fault. We live in a culture that constantly bombards us with messages of more clothes, more gadgets, more books, more of everything. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that having more will make us more successful, more content, more fulfilled. But as many of us have discovered, this is seldom the case. In fact, this constant pursuit of more can lead to feelings of anxiety, dissatisfaction, and overwhelm. We're left navigating through a sea of stuff, trying to find meaning amidst the chaos. But what if there was a different way? What if we could break free from this cycle of accumulation and instead choose to surround ourselves with only the things that truly add value to our lives? Enter minimalism, a movement that encourages us to take a step back, to question our consumption habits, and to make conscious decisions about what we choose to bring into our lives. It's not about living with less for the sake of less, but about making room for more of what matters. More time, more peace, more freedom. Minimalism invites us to question the excess in our lives and to consider how our material possessions might be hindering rather than enhancing our happiness. It asks us to strip away the unnecessary, to clear the clutter, and to focus on the essentials. What if there was a way to declutter not just your physical space, but also your mind and your life? Enter minimalism, a lifestyle choice that prioritizes value over volume. But what is minimalism really? Often misunderstood as a stark, barren lifestyle devoid of personal belongings, minimalism is in fact a philosophy that's far from this misconception. Minimalism isn't about living with the least amount of things possible, nor is it a competition to see who can survive with the fewest items. Instead, it's about mindful consumption, about choosing quality over quantity, about living with less to make room for more of what truly matters. It's about discerning the essential from the non-essential and focusing on the former. Imagine this: your life is a canvas and you are the artist. With minimalism, you're not simply throwing away the excess colors. Rather, you're choosing to paint with the shades that truly resonate with you, bringing your masterpiece to life. Let's delve a little deeper. Minimalism is more than just an aesthetic or a decluttering exercise. It's a conscious decision to shift your focus from the material to the meaningful. It's about realizing that the best things in life aren't things. It's about understanding that owning more stuff doesn't necessarily equate to more happiness. In a world that often equates success with material wealth, minimalism invites us to redefine what success means to us. It encourages us to question our consumption habits, to evaluate our possessions not on their monetary value, but on the value they add to our lives. The power of minimalism lies in its ability to free up our time, our money, and our energy resources that we often spend in pursuit of more stuff. By choosing to live minimally, we're able to redirect these resources towards experiences, relationships, and passions that enrich our lives in meaningful ways. In essence, minimalism is a tool that helps us strip away the excess, the distractions, the unnecessary. It's about making room for growth, room for creativity, room for experiences, and room for happiness. Minimalism encourages us to strip away the non-essential, leaving space for what truly matters. Imagine a life with less clutter, less distraction, less stress. That's what minimalism can offer. What if I told you that the secret to reducing stress could be as simple as owning fewer things? It's true. The psychological burden of clutter is real and it's heavy. Each object in your environment competes for your attention, and the more items you have, the more mental energy you expend simply knowing they exist. You're constantly subconsciously processing their presence, even when you're not using them. Now consider the inverse. Imagine a room with only the bare essentials. Isn't it calming? There's less to distract you, less to worry about. Your mind isn't constantly processing the presence of dozens of objects. It's free to focus on what truly matters. Minimalism is not just about physical objects. It's about simplifying your life in all aspects, including your mental and emotional states. By reducing the number of things you own, you're also reducing the number of things you have to worry about. You're decluttering your life, and in doing so, you're decluttering your mind. When you embrace minimalism, You're making a conscious decision to prioritize quality over quantity, to value experiences over possessions. You're choosing to fill your life with meaningful interactions and activities rather than filling your home with stuff. And this shift in perspective can have a profound impact on your stress levels. Stress is often the result of feeling overwhelmed, of feeling like there's too much to do and not enough time to do it. But when you simplify your life, when you eliminate the unnecessary, you create space. Space to breathe, to think, to relax. You create a sense of calm and tranquility that can help to reduce stress and increase your overall sense of well-being. Minimalism is a tool that can help you to reduce stress and live a more peaceful, focused life. It's a way of intentionally choosing simplicity and mindfulness over chaos and clutter. And the benefits of this choice can be life-changing. Minimalism doesn't just clean your space, it cleans your mind. But the benefits of minimalism extend beyond just peace of mind. You see, there's another aspect to minimalism that's often overlooked, yet it's one of the most transformative aspects of this lifestyle: financial stability. That's right, minimalism can be a catalyst for a healthier financial life. Let's break it down. When you choose to live with less, you naturally reduce your consumption. You're not running after the latest phone model every year. You're not filling your house with fancy gadgets that you'll rarely use. Instead, you're making thoughtful purchases, buying only what you need or what genuinely adds value to your life. And what happens when you're not spending money on unnecessary items? You're saving. Now, imagine the cumulative effect of these savings over time. It's like planting a seed and watching it grow into a tree. Every dollar you save is a dollar you can invest, a dollar that can work for you. But it's not just about saving money, it's also about spending wisely. Minimalism encourages us to prioritize quality over quantity, value over volume. Instead of buying 5 cheap shirts that won't last, you buy one high-quality shirt that will serve you for years. That's smart spending. And then there's debt. A minimalist lifestyle can help you avoid it or reduce it significantly. When you're not chasing after material possessions, you're less likely to fall into the trap of credit card debt or loans. Moreover, minimalism can also lead to increased income. How? By freeing up your time and energy to focus on what truly matters, like your career or a side hustle. Instead of spending hours cleaning and organizing a cluttered home, you could be using that time to learn a new skill or start a new project. Minimalism, in a nutshell, is a tool that can help you achieve financial freedom. It's a lifestyle that promotes conscious consumption, encourages saving, and values quality over quantity. With minimalism, you're not just saving space, you're saving money. So how can you start embracing minimalism in your life? Let's dive right into it. Embracing minimalism isn't about getting rid of everything you own and living in a stark, empty space. It's about making intentional choices and being mindful about what you bring into your life. Start small. You don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight. Choose one area of your life to declutter first. It could be as simple as cleaning out a junk drawer or purging your wardrobe of clothes you no longer wear or need. Every small step you take towards decluttering your life counts and can make a significant difference. Next, adopt the one in, one out rule. For every new item you bring into your home, let go of an old one. This practice helps to maintain a balance and prevent clutter from accumulating over time. Remember to apply minimalism to all areas of your life. Beyond physical clutter, think about how you can declutter your digital space, your schedule, and even your relationships. Unsubscribe from unnecessary emails, say no to commitments that don't align with your values, and let go of relationships that drain you. It's also important to be patient with yourself. Change takes time, and it's okay to progress at your own pace. Don't rush the process. Instead, focus on making consistent efforts every day. Lastly, practice gratitude. Minimalism isn't about having less. It's about appreciating more. By focusing on what you have and expressing gratitude for it, you'll find that you need less to be happy. Embracing minimalism is a journey, not a destination. It's about constantly reassessing what's truly important to you and making room for it in your life. It's about finding joy in simplicity and focusing on quality over quantity. Remember, minimalism isn't about deprivation. It's about recognizing what's truly valuable in your life and making room for it. So, are you ready to embrace the minimalist lifestyle and experience the peace and freedom it brings?